So, welcome back to more Construction Simulator gameplay. We're on gameplay number 15 now, I believe. 15. Yeah, pretty much the saga continues once again. Also, as you can see in front of us is DAF XF 530 8x4. We pretty much what we did is we hired this truck out, renting this truck out at the moment. We rent this out, we loaded the mobile crane in, we drove the truck all the way to the building yards, we corrected the packaging of noise barriers and noise barriers and elements. So pretty much got that in the truck right now. So we're pretty splendid, you can see it was pretty cool. So the thing is now is we'll have to get the mobile crane back out again. So the thing is we've left the mobile crane at the building site and the building yard. So what we will do is we'll fast travel to the building site again. We're going to pick up the wee bear crane from there, which is obviously here. So let's enter that right now. So let's make a start now. So yeah, the last video was quite good, all the heavy hauling. I mean, I really enjoyed the last video because it was just the same thing what I did a few videos ago, as transporting the heavy cargo. So yeah, so this is the wee bear crane here, the LTM 1060. So this is like the smallest crane, I guess. I don't think it's the biggest wee bear crane, but it might not be the smallest wee bear crane in the range, but it's a sort of medium-sized crane. You know, it's decent for this job, I reckon, because we don't need a massive crane for what we're doing there. You know, we need something pretty nimble, you know, like this. I mean, the turning circle in this thing is as well, which I'll show you right now. You know, I'll demonstrate it here, for example. The turning circle is pretty rapid, Like, it literally just turns on the spot, like a taxi. You know, it's a massive vehicle and you literally just turn it on the spot, almost. So we're coming at the same site again. So I believe you can drive these on the road, on the road, mobile cranes, or like or like trucks almost. I mean, this thing just feels like, you know, this feels smaller than you think as well, what we're driving here with the DAF. Pretty much it's going to be, I believe it's going to take the same journey again on the autobahn. We'll take the same way. I mean, damn it, the actual thing of the cranes went down already, hasn't it? Oh, you have to feel right, don't you, the driver? It's the thing, it's really good to turn stuff away. So let's head on to the autobahn once again. Let's head this direction. So not too far. I guess we'll just do the same way that we did the last time. Yeah, you can see there's some complete road again. We're driving over it again, you know. So let's drive over it. I reckon in the future we'll be building this road. We'll be reinstating it and that, you know, getting it all built. So yeah, I don't know much about mobile cranes. As I said, I don't know anything much about them. I only know they're quite ugly in the front, don't they? Mobile cranes. I mean, they're like trucks a little bit, you know. I only just know them a little bit, you know. They carry things about height, don't they? You know, they're not meant to be cranes usually. You know, like tower cranes, obviously. No, so this is not cranes that this is not the crane for skyscrapers, you know. It's the tower cranes for the skyscrapers, and this is for like house building, medium-sized buildings. Actually, something else maybe. I believe they use tower cranes for wind turbine building as well, like the massive ones, because obviously putting wind turbines when the height is quite a height, eh? So you will have to use a big crane for that, don't you? But this crane is just doable for what we're doing on this job, you know. So I think the point is, I believe we're using this to lift off the stuff off the truck again, you know, what we did the last time. So we're pretty much driving all the way there, back to the construction site, is to lift off the barriers off the truck onto that area. Let's then boost it a little bit, eh? To 50. I mean, I believe they don't go 50. I sure they don't go that speeds. I'm sure 50 or 40 mile an hour is their speed. It's 56. Maybe they are limited for 56 after all, but I don't know. I know most of the time when I always think about mobile cranes, you're sort of held behind them like tractors, you know, they're almost like them. I'm sure that's what they are. Just massive vehicles, aren't they? Let's have a look in the interior. This is the interior. Pretty basic, eh? Not your mod cons in this thing, but you got lots of buttons. It's like a treadmill or fitness equipment, eh? It's something very, very like they've taken buttons off a fitness equipment and put it on a crane, eh? I mean, that digital dashboard looks pretty cool, doesn't it? That's the first point, eh? So that's like your speed. I'm guessing that's in kilometers because it's up to 40 and we're doing 25, so I reckon that's kilometers speed on the speedo. And that must be like your RPM gauge. It must be, eh? Because it's going up and it's going up as we go through, eh? The numbers. We'll have to go through this way, don't we? So maybe that's the RPM gauge and that's the numbers reading. You see it going down. It must be the RPM gauge. It's just a digital gauge instead of an analog gauge, you know. Yeah, that must be the dashboard, the revs. Yeah, you can see it goes up a little bit, eh? When you rev it, it goes up to 1,000 and it's 600. So it must be, that is the RPM gauge, I believe. But yeah, dashboard, it's pretty basic, eh? I mean, the visibility, I guess, is pretty easy. You've got a big windscreen, you know. I believe like these are good for driving, you know. Got aircon, I reckon, in this vehicle, no doubt. So, how am I going to get through here? Yeah, it's going green again. I'm going to have to wait on all this to go through. I'm going to go back out again. Yeah, I'll just wait on all this. That's the way. Cones, that doesn't make any difference. That makes a bit of a awkward position, eh? I'm just going to squeeze through there. I don't think I can get through there. It's very tight. I've left the truck sitting there as well in a bit of a tighty. Here's the mobile crane. The mobile crane's made it. So we've got two view, we've got everything. I think we can manage in this wee gap here. Yeah, we're fine. That's just invisible anyway, so. Yeah, we're perfect. We've made it. We're probably in the perfect position here. It's just we'll move up a little bit just in case we can just switch the legs out a little bit. Well, the mobile crane's cool, eh? I mean, just don't get me wrong. I mean, detailing. I mean, this is probably like crane, you know. And leave the engines in the middle. That's the exhaust, pretty much there, isn't it? Yeah, that's the exhaust there, and literally on the side behind the cab. The engine must be underneath there or something. I mean, I don't know where the crane engine is. It's probably in the middle there, literally where the exhaust is, just under that wee bit there. If you know what I mean. What we're doing. So chain mode. Let's get ourselves on the crane mode again. It's so cool. I mean, the crane actually lifts off the ground. It's so cool. I mean, so I think the thing is, it looks like we're going to be unloading the noise barriers and the pillars off the truck onto the pile there. So I believe this will be a bit of a heavy lifting, but hopefully we can do that. Let's put ourselves out a little bit. Let's get that one. There's a big stack of them yet, so I believe we've got a good few. Don't know what happens, but we'll see in a wee moment here. Let's just get this out first of all. So yeah, I hope you're still doing well. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I mean, I'm not really going to cover on the road or truck driver or any of that on the channels much anymore. Truck driver and on the roads. I mean, what's the point now? Yeah, if these games are just basically pretend, so what's the point covering these games? You know, there's no point now. Enjoy this game as much as you can. This game is just got the enjoyment, isn't it? This game will just be something to keep on the channel as much as we can. As long as we can do some missions and, you know, enjoy this as much as we can, you know. So we've noise barriers are like, you know, these things that would be on the side of motorways, for example. Just fancy ones. So this is probably like a fancy new one that we're building here now. These are like I believe these look like the parts of the noise barrier that we're lifting here. I'm not sure yet, but just got a big massive pile here, big massive something anyway. We'll see what we're doing after this one, what we're doing with VTC. And again, as to see, we are in the European map. Because I've been playing this game off stream a bit more. I'm going to be starting a save. I'm doing a save on the American map at the moment. I got a new save, obviously setting that off the American map at the moment. So that's the point, is I'm just doing that one for the time being, you know. So it's just another thing to enjoy. Another thing to do is to just play it off stream, you know, enjoy it a bit more, familiarise myself with the game a bit more, you know. You know, it takes a bit of time to actually get yourself familiarised that, you know, the controls. As you can sometimes see, you know, with the mobile crane, you know, turning that as well, you know, it's a bit difficult sometimes, you know, what you're doing, but you do get yourself familiarised. So got that one in. Look at that. So it looks like we're making a start now. So we're going to precast we've got the precast element concrete now. So we've got 5 of these to lift, I believe, into place. Should be fun. Should be very fun. So we've got 5 of these, so it should be pretty cool. Let's lift these into place. You can see where we're putting them literally behind there where we excavated the trench. We're pretty much filling it up here, we're filling up the concrete fabs. So yeah, we're gonna just excuse the truck being parked there. Hopefully that's going to be okay. It's going to get some craning over a little bit. We have pressed it. I mean, it's fine where it is there. I don't think it's going to be. Let's turn it. It's grand. I think we're not quite there yet. Almost done. Yes, we've done it. We've got another milestone. Oh, don't go that way. So I've got 5 of these to press, so there's a way for you to do in this one. So let's get that one. It's good enough actually having a crane, you know, you are switching a little bit here. This crane could probably switch all the way to the bridge up there, I reckon. I don't know. I no doubt could manage switching all the way to the other side of that road. I might try that actually when we get everything done. We might try and switch the crane to its full so sling when you see how far we can actually get. I mean, if I had the biggest crane, for example, that's going to have a massive switch. I'll probably get to the bridge and go in a little bit. In fact, no, I need to go a little bit of that. That's another one. 2 down, 3 to go. Yeah, we're going in that way. Sometimes I get so confused with the controls in this game. It's sometimes it's kind of wearing a little bit, because sometimes the way you put the camera, you're thinking you're embedded a little bit. That's what I'm like sometimes. I'm going to have to put this up a little bit and lower the hook down because we replaced it. It's quite thing there, isn't it? So get that. Let's get this one. There we go. I mean, this is the cool camera view as well, don't get me wrong. It's just a bit of concentration here, that's why I'm not talking as much, you know. But it's just nice to take it easy this game, It's not like you're on a timer, you're not on a schedule, I don't think. Just as long as you actually are doing your job nice and slow, that's the whole point. The point is not to do this job so fast. The point is to get everything all get the job and get the job correct rather than rushing it, you know. What's this, lower the hook down? Get this back out again. So yeah, the thing is then, the thing is about this game, it's just slow. It's a slow-paced game. It isn't a game it's meant to be. Oh, one way. Let's avoid that truck as well. Also the markers down at the bottom here is where the crane position is, so also you can use these to know where you're going as well, so I know that wee bit, you know. So I've got one more to do. One more of these to go. And then we're almost there. Smooth that up a little bit here. And then put the hook down. There we go. Nice and easy going. As easy as we do it. Sets out. Oh, sets out a little bit more. Put it down. That's the last one. There we go. So we've got more stuff to do. Here we go, noise by powers. It's going to be fun. So it looks like it's going to come along a little bit, eh? So we're going to have more, bit more heavy lifting to go. So this might be quite a long video, you know. Just trying to get my bearings a little bit on, you know, way to put the crane. There we go. Careful with this as well. Oh, that's going to be a disaster if that hits the thing as well. So let's go out again. In fact, what we'll do is we'll start from this side, so I'll change that and go on the other side. So let's make a start here. Don't want to hit the truck. That's the main thing. The truck is obviously just sitting there, so the truck just have to be careful to avoid the truck. Don't give that a wee smash. Because it'll damage the truck and over these pillars easily. Is this the right one? Yeah. There we go. One in. Got 6 of these to do. And we actually have a bit of a magic one at the end there, don't we? That's the only one single out. Quite difficult to know where you're going with the crane sometimes, eh? That's what I mean about the controls. It's a bit getting used to a little bit, eh? Especially when we're talking as well, you know. It's a bit missing what you do, you know. So let's go this way again. We go that 5, but let's go this way because we're going to try and build that fun, you know, fun there to there. I've never had it there. There we go. That's 2 low. There we go. It's looking more like a frame of the barrier now, doesn't it? Wrong way again. So we have got a bit of work to do. So I think we're going to be doing something to these bits as well, you know. These bits that are packed in there as well. So I reckon there's going to be some more. Bit more work to do. Get this lifted. Let's turn it. Might get this one in quite good actually. There we go. Another one. 3 more to go, and then we've got a wee bit of a magic one to go. The magic one should be quite fun. It's a bit smaller than that one, so you can see it slightly smaller. So we have that wee magic one to put in. Most of them are the same way, can't they? I think these are metal, aren't they? These bricks, aren't they? They must be. Oh, it's a concrete, aren't they? I think these are metal, aren't they? If any you know, I don't know if you know what colour, what they are, but I'm guessing they're metal, aren't they? must be metal. They look metal, don't they? Like steel girders. I mean, the mobile crane aspects as well is pretty good as well. You know, I think everything in this game is just spot on. You know, I mean, you think about this game, you know, as like construction simulator. It has had a couple of them, haven't it? It's had a few in the series. You know, it's been out. It's quite an old series of games. You know, they've released a few of them, like Construction Simulator 2015, Construction Simulator 3, Construction Simulator 2. I think there's like PC games. I mean, I've had a few games. I mean, and this is obviously the best one, actually. Obviously, this is the only one I've got actually in the console. I don't own the old Construction Sim games. I only own this one at the moment. But I mean, I feel like this is obviously the one that's trumped it pretty much. You know, with all the aspects, all the cranes, all the licensed brands of vehicles and stuff. You know, I think this is the biggest construction simulator game, and you know, the biggest one in the history of the series or the franchise. So that's the whole thing. Then we've got this wee magic one to bring out as well. That should be fun. So we've got a bit of a magic small one, the wee baby Gurger. So that's going to be quite fun. Just going to get it in place and then we're done. There we go. We're doing some more work as well. We've got the noise barrier elements to put in by the looks of it, so you can see. Let me check where that is then. Oh, there. So we're actually taking these bits off, aren't we? That's what we're doing. Oh, I see what we're doing. So we're taking these panels. This is the bits that I was talking about earlier, the bits we picked up. So these are like the panels that we go on the side, you know, it's like through between, you know. So this is like the wee magic piece, eh? Not on the truck, but on here. Dangling in front of the traffic as well, actually. Quite hard to get that in. There we go. But I mean, yeah, I mean, as I go back to that conversation of construction simulator, obviously this is the biggest one, I guess, in the franchise or the game. You know, I think they had the most brands of equipment in this one. I mean, I'm sure they probably had Rebear and a lot of the older ones as well, you know. But maybe this is the one that has most brands, like Scania being in this one, and DAF and Mark and Kenworth, and all the sort of trucking brands, American trucks as well, and not just European trucks, you know. It's got the best of both, you know. That's the point as well. It has both European and American trucks, you know. So, you know, like this being a semi-trucking sort of driving game, you know, they've really nailed it. I mean, not driven all the American stuff as much, but you know, obviously in the American map, you know, that's the point, is to drive all the American stuff here, you know. Kenworth, Mark, and there's Caterpillar trucks as well, wasn't there? I mean, the truck that you actually start off is the Caterpillar flatbed truck, you know. It's the did you have Caterpillar trucks as well? I know they make the excavators and dump trucks and, you know, bulldozers, you know, all that, you know, but they make well, that's damaged. I wonder how they're like plastic or something, aren't they? There's some sort of polyester or something, aren't they? I probably damaged that one by the way it was fingering there onto the rail and onto the pillars. 3 there, 3, 2 to go. And yeah, you have Caterpillar, wheel loaders, bulldozers, trucks. Caterpillar make loads of things, don't they? Though? It's like the biggest construction manufacturer in the world, I guess. You know. I mean, I really like the Caterpillar 797 dump truck, the auto-haul dump truck. I was just thinking this the other day, you know. Something that Astragon should do is make a big massive mining construction simulator game, just something based on big mining equipment, earth movers and you know all that. So that would be so amazing if Astragon come along. I mean you know if they put all those brands of vehicles in, you know, Caterpillar, I mean obviously they have it in this game, you know, but if they put it in, if they make a game based on mining and construction, you know, just something like that. Earth movers, you know, big massive excavators, massive 400-ton dump trucks, and so on, you know. I mean, the sky's the limit with it. They should really bring out some mining construction simulator game on the PS5, you know, that'd be absolutely amazing. Because I really like all that stuff as well. I really like these dump trucks, you know, like, you know, those big massive dump trucks, you know the ones I mean, the ones that are big as your house. So those types, they should make a game basically based around it, you know, say. I believe Grand Theft Auto has a big dump truck in it as well, doesn't it? So, you know, if they're playing Grand Theft Auto, they have mining a dumper truck, but they should have more actual mining equipment, you know, just dumpers. That's the thing, yeah. So, I mean, please do it. What Astragon, what you're waiting for? Bring some mining and earth movers to this game. I mean, they can really build up from construction simulator and just bring out a mining, just bring a sequel to this mining, you know. Bring out some big massive Caterpillars, dumper trucks. That's what I really want. So now we've got the bit here now, so we're actually putting some up the way as well, and as well as down the way, you know. There's more coming up here, there's more to the barrier as well, so this is going to be like, you know, the bits for the upper level as well. I'm guessing the reason why the barrier is lower there is because it's obviously the smaller bit, you know. This is also going to get built up to the second level. But yeah, I'll see. I don't know, hopefully that'll happen. I really hope something like that will happen, but we can only just play the waiting game for a mining and construction simulator game. I used to play a really old game back on the PC. If I mention it, I mean Crane Simulator 2009. I believe I owned that game. I believe that game was by Astragon. It was an old crane simulator game, you know. We're driving all these cranes. I mean, it's also quite old now, you know. So I'll say, I mean, I'm sure that game had a bit of weave out there, isn't it? I mean, I used to play it. I mean, on the PC back in the day, I used to play a lot of simulation games, like just really old, obscure, obviously German developed simulation games, you know. I used to play the old Digger Simulator as well. There was a Digger Simulator called Digger Simulator 2011, I think, or 2009. In fact, something as well, talking about our simulation games. Farming Simulator as well, like the really old Farming Simulator, I used to play that as well. 2009, I believe I owned that copy. I think I still got it somewhere actually. So I do actually have really old simulation games on the PC that I don't longer play, but I mean they were fun because I was usually in the odd shot called game, as we call it in the UK. I used to pick up I was always in the PC section waiting for simulation games, and then, you know, used to see all these really obscure simulation games that are in the shop, and I just, why not get it, you know, that's the point. That's a bit screw left, that one. I don't know why this why it sets it when it's not properly in, you know. But yeah, I used to buy a lot of old obscure simulation games on the PC back in the day, but you know, I don't think you can do that any longer now, because a lot of games are on Steam these days, aren't they? That's the thing. Steam is the mainstream thing where you can buy. You probably could buy obscure games on Steam as well, but I mean, I don't really use Steam, you know, but I mean, that's where ETS2 would be from, for example. I think Steam's really taking a lot of ETS2, you know. Or World of Trucks, as they call it, as well as that other thing as well that they do. All the DLC as well, for example, is on Steam, I believe, for ETS2. A lot of things. There we go, that's the stage completed. Yes! Let's get this in. We need to create this construction mat area as well, so we also need to move ourselves out of the way here. I realised I thought I had the crane the other way, and now I've got it this direction, so I did a bit of a spinning wheelie there. It's 360 there. Let's move ourselves back down. Let's hook that. Let's reset that. And let's put ourselves back to drive mode. Also, we're also finished now with that. So yeah, let's just reverse our crane. What I'll do is actually we might as well put this on the road again. Might as well just get out of the way a wee bit, because it's also just out of the way. So this will obviously just get moved. I'm going to retract the lamps again on the DAF. I'm going to just put this crane back on just for now. I hope I've got the crane. I've not got the crane too far forward. Right, let's just put it out there now. Let's just put this on temporarily just for now, because I don't know if we're using it again, but just to be a bit tidy it up a little bit. The whole point is just to make it all look presentable way. So I'm going to put this on the roader. Guide ourselves on again. Invisible man guiding ourselves on. Oh no. We just dug ourselves in. Just a bit stuck. There's a bit of a nudge getting on there, you know. I mean, that's quite good physics, you know, with the bit of the power getting on, you have to push the crane a bit more. That was quite cool. I mean, good thing is having that as well in the game is quite cool. Just man, the truck's stinking in the ground with all this weight now. And with the fully laden again, this truck will actually be stinking in the ground now. Secure that, but we'll keep the truck here now. Just got to retract this back in. So we need to do fill the area of soil, so that should be quite fun. But I think we'll do that in the next video when. I don't even know, should I move this out of the way? I'll just put it in. That's fine here, to be honest, there's no point moving that. Let's keep that on there now, so we can get some more space on the site. We've got that room, so if we get anything else, large or big, for example, might as well just keep it there, you know. So that's going to be fine there. So now we're in midnight once again, working the graveyard shift again, you know, everything's all packed up I guess for the night. You know, we've done that, got all this. Let's have a look at our work. So this is the barrier, let's hop ourselves over. This is what the barrier looks like then, this is what I mean about. noise barrier. I kind of understand what they are now. It's like barriers we see over motorways. I mean, we don't really see very many of them in the UK, but maybe like in Germany, for example, I think these actually are common. So I reckon that's the point, is noise barriers. You see a lot of them in Germany. So this is like covering all the area, you know. For example, like those houses, for example, they won't get as much noise, traffic noise, I guess. So it's quite cool. That's the point. I think that's the whole reason why they have them, is to block out the noise of the traffic or the road noise, for example. You know, I mean, this is just a wee bit of it. It's just a tiny bit. I don't even know why the point we just built a wee bit, but we might be doing some more. We're doing some more work, can't we? What we're doing now, we're doing some earthworks now. So we're going to take out a real loader again, and then we've got some more. I guess we're going to do more road construction. So we actually might be doing some more noise barrier delivery once again, prefabricated components placement and support pillars, noise barrier placement. Yeah, it looks like we're doing more. So yeah, so we're not quite there. I think this is like the first stage, and we've got a secondary stage to build. So we might be getting this all put all the way over here as well. But yeah, again, we'll continue this on the next video. You can hear a siren again, one of those German police sirens. If you know, I don't know if you know if that's a German police car or not, but it must be. I've heard a couple of them. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this part, getting all this work done, getting the noise barrier placed, bit of it done. So hope you enjoyed it. We're not finished this one yet, so I think we've got a bit done. We're more than halfway there now, 61% completed. So we're on stage E now. Let's just say earthworks, so that's the next one, and then G and so on. But yeah, it's been some good work. I'm really enjoying this game, you know, and I'm going to keep enjoying it as much as I can. So yeah, so again, not rattling on too long. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to comment below. I'll have all the playlists scattered on the screen there for you guys to check out. And of course, you know, and in the search box will be the link to the podcast. So yeah, so thanks again for watching, and yeah, the saga will continue in the next video. So bye for now.